Yo, guys, are we live now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, sorry for the technical problems that we have been having actually recently. So we're live right now. Thank you for waiting. We have now people here in the studio. So we have people who are here not for the first time, definitely not for the first time, who know very well what we're gonna be doing. For those guys who are new here, I'll just want to let you know what is going to happen. So we're gonna be presenting BLUETTI products. We don't have everything on the list because we have many power stations, solar panels. So we're only going to be talking about a limited amount of our power stations. What is cool though, and why live streams are so valuable, is because during the live streams we have special discount codes that are only valid within the live stream time. So they expire once the live stream ends. So again, when you want to purchase anything from today's live stream, please remember to enter a discount code, because after the live stream or before live stream, you will find out that discount codes are not valid. Also, a quick announcement: we will not be doing the live stream this Tuesday. Okay, we have a day off this Tuesday, so the next live stream is going to be on Thursday 6th, again at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I want to say hi to Sharfar May. Sharfar May says, I miss Helena and Evelyn. Evelyn is still here. Evelyn is here working. Helena is not with us anymore. I mean, in the company, not in the company anymore. What is the user's choice? Good question, says Joe McConaughey. Yeah, I agree. What do you guys think the user choice is? Rambling Bob reviews. It's always good to have Bob here. When we have Bob here, we know that we're gonna be having great time. Okay, Travel Diva 2. I remember you, that's for sure. Is everything okay with the connection now? Yeah?
No problem.
No, okay, cool. Good one. Romy, Dustin the Dragon Fire. Dustin, welcome. Dustin, is it your first live stream here? Because I saw the first comment from JR and he said, welcome, Dustin. Dustin, good to have you here. Okay. Frozen on Facebook and YouTube. No video. Okay, let me see if it's better now. So here, let me reconnect. Okay. No video right now. Let me try again. Here, no video. Are you sure? Are you sure that? Are you sure? Okay, great. Now, so the agenda, the plan of attack is in the description. So we go one by one. We'll start with AC to 100p. Then we'll move on to AC to 100 max. Okay, and AC to 100 max, AC to 100p are very similar, so we'll talk about them. We'll compare them, of course, because we have one here and the other here. It's not all the time that we have, doesn't happen all the time that we have AC to 100p and AC to 100 max. So of course we'll compare them, and I'm excited about that. We'll also talk about expansion batteries, B230 and B300. Okay, and this countdown right here, guys, it's actually for a good reason. We have giveaways every 30 minutes. I'm wearing this oversized t-shirt today. Didn't even check the size before I put it on, so hopefully you don't mind too much. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Again, everything is in the description. The information is in the description. We're doing giveaways every 30 minutes. How do you take part in the giveaways? Take part in the giveaways. You just want to type BLUETTI and something else so that YouTube does not restrict you for typing the same word repetitively. Yeah, so okay, all right. So we also are live on Facebook. So guys, if you're on Facebook, we are live there too. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, anything to say, you can let us know in the comments. We appreciate any feedback and we appreciate any comments. So I just want to double check one more time, because here I am on my phone and it doesn't show the video live. Are you sure the video is live? Do you want to open it on your phone? Double check. Okay, can I have your phone then, because I want to see the comments. Okay, so William Randall, 42 pros. Who else is new here? Okay, let me see, guys. Let's go. Let's start with AC to 100p. So AC to 100p right in front of us. is from AC200 collection. So then we don't have smaller power stations like behind me, like EB3A or EB70S or EB55. Then we only have big power stations. They're really user's choice because they're suitable for all situations. Doesn't matter if you want to have off-grid power to charge and run your devices outdoors, or maybe to feel more comfortable during power outages and blackouts. So AC200P has the battery capacity of 2000 watt-hours. It's a big battery capacity, okay? So 2000 watt-hours. And in fact, battery capacity is one of the most important things when it comes to power stations. You want your power station to last longer. You want it to stay up and charge your devices, right? So you don't want to choose something with a small battery capacity. Okay, now another thing is battery chemistry, okay? And this is really simple for BLUETTI because we use the best batteries. We use lithium iron phosphate batteries. Those are different from lithium ion batteries. Lithium ion batteries are commonly used in power stations, but they are simply inferior to lithium iron phosphate batteries because they have a shorter lifespan. What does lifespan mean? Lifespan means when you charge and discharge the power station, okay, that's one cycle. So how many cycles do you have? How many cycles does a certain power station have? Is it 500 cycles? Is it 1000 cycles? This is the case for lithium ion batteries. Now for lithium iron phosphate batteries, on the other hand, it's more like 2500 cycles, 3500 cycles to 80% of the original capacity. So of course cycles correlate with the time you're going to be using the power station, like how many years, put simply, right? So is it 1 year, 2 years like for lithium ion batteries, or is it more like 10 years, 15 years for lithium iron phosphate batteries? So you don't have to really spend a lot of time figuring out what batteries we're using because we're using the best batteries, lithium iron phosphate batteries or LiFePO4. They are safe, they have a longer lifespan, they're just better, okay? So AC200P has lithium iron phosphate batteries inside, the lifespan of 3500 plus cycles to 80% of the original capacity and 6000 plus cycles to 50% of the original capacity. Now another important thing that refers to all power stations, doesn't matter if it's even our power stations or any other power stations, is the AC inverter, okay? Because you're going to be loading devices. So how many devices can you load? What is the maximum wattage you can be pulling out from a power station? Okay, you don't want this number to be too low. So for AC200P, it's 2000 watts. That means you cannot pull out more than 2000 watts. So you plug a device in, I don't know what device it is, let's say it pulls out 100 watts. You plug another device in, it pulls out 500 watts. Okay, so let's add it up, it's 600 watts. And the thing is, you don't want the total amount be higher than 2000 watts in this case. So 2000 watts is actually quite a high number. You can run many devices at the same time, both DC and AC devices at the same time, okay? So here is some like quick power station literacy. Number one, battery chemistry, lithium iron phosphate. I would say always go for LiFePO4, always go for lithium iron phosphate batteries. Safer, they are safer, they have a longer lifespan. So when you, of course, lithium ion batteries are cheaper, but this, you're paying for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't actually know exactly the lifespan of lithium ion batteries. And when you purchase lithium iron phosphate batteries, you know you're going to be using it for 10 plus years, okay? Of course, it depends on many factors. It can be less than that, it can be more than that, it depends on how you use it, but in general, of course, it's a longer lifespan. Okay, so we figured that out. For BLUETTI, it's always lithium iron phosphate batteries. Number two, battery capacity. I would put it first because you want your power station to have a good battery capacity. And battery capacity is watt hour, sometimes ampere hour, but more commonly measured in watt hours. So here we have 2000 watt hours battery capacity. And the third thing is the AC inverter. You want to have a good pure sine wave, and all of our inverters are pure sine wave AC inverters. with a good load, with a good maximum load, like 2000 watts, for example, 2200 watts here, and with a good surge power. The surge power is the power that you will need when you plug a device with a motor or an inductor. So when you plug a device with a motor or an inductor, it will spike, okay? So you want to be able to handle this spike, and this is what surge power is there for. So surge power here is 4000 watts. Here it's 4800 watts, okay? So you're only going to need it for like a second, okay? It spikes and then it drops down to the like normal wattage. So the spike cannot be higher than 4000 watts and 4800 watts. And then when it drops down, it should stay below 2000 watts. Otherwise, you will overload the unit. So we have the best battery chemistry, lithium iron phosphate batteries. We have a good battery capacity, 2000 watt hours. And we have a good pure sine wave AC inverter, 2000 watts. What else do we have? Well, I would say probably another important thing is outputs. So what outputs do we have? Because this is the best batteries in the world, but how are we going to deliver power? What outputs are we going to use to charge and run our devices? Do we have enough outputs? That might be a concern. So let's find out together. Let's take a look at the outputs of AC200P right here. So on the top, on the very, very top, we have two wireless charging pads. Those outputs, those pads, you can just place your phone on. You have to, of course, turn the power station on. So let's do it right now. Just press the button, turn the power station on. Place your phone here on the top. Okay, good angle. Finally, we have a good angle. And on the screen, I'm turning DC on because wireless charging pads belong to DC. And my phone started charging. Well, of course, it only works if your phone supports wireless charging. You have two wireless charging pads, 15 watts each. So as long as your phone supports wireless charging, you don't have to worry about having cables or cords, or maybe having friends over at your place and you don't have cables, charging cables for them. You have wireless charging pads on the top, two wireless charging pads, 15 watts each. Okay, now let's take a look here at what do we have here. So right here we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, right? 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket for mini fridges and for other devices. Here we have a 12 volt and 25 amp aviation plug, okay? Now here we have 12 volt and 3 amp DC 5521 barrel connectors. Here we have PD, which is actually USB-C, 60 watts, because it's an older model, so it's 60 watts. For on other models of ours, it's 100 watts. Here we have USB-A, 5 volts and 3 amps, 15 watts, and two more 5 volts, 3 amps. So the DC outputs here are somewhat average, I would say, because it's an older model. On newer models like A100 Max, we have USB-A quick charge, we have USB-C quick charge, we have an RV plug. Here it's the DC outputs are kind of average here, but the AC outputs are really good. We have 6 wall outlets. They're 120 volts and 2000 watts. 120 volts and 2000 watts, and it's pure sine wave inverter. Okay, so those are the outputs of AC200P. Now let's take a look at the screen of AC200P. So what do we have here? Now we have battery life. It shows us 55%, okay? It shows us battery voltage, battery amperage, and percentage. Here we have PV input, how many watts are coming in from when we're charging from PV, because yes, you can charge, and in fact, yeah, you can charge these power stations from solar panels, right? So you will see how many watts are coming in from PV. The voltage, the amperage, the wattage, right here. Okay, now you can also charge your power stations from your wall outlet, right? From your wall outlet. So you will see what is the voltage and amperage and wattage. Now this is DC load, so when you run devices, for example, I'm charging my phone right now from this wireless charging pad, right? So I can see what is the wattage, what is the voltage, and I will be able to see how many watts and how many watts and how many amps each output is pulling out. Okay, next we have AC load. So again, same thing. I can see the voltage is going to be 120 volts, of course, in America. I will see amperage. I will see wattage, so it cannot be higher than 2000 watts, and I will see the hertz, like frequency. So it's going to be 60 hertz in America. Okay. So here I have DC on and off. I can turn DC on and off. In fact, it's absolutely necessary. So before or after you plug it in devices in DC outputs, you have to remember turn DC on. Otherwise, I mean, they will not start working. Next we have AC. So again, when you want to use any of those outputs, please turn AC on, and it's equally as important turn AC off too, because, well, we have a battery drain, right? Even if you don't run anything, you might be thinking, oh, I'm not running anything, so the battery has to stay pretty much the same, right? No, guys, because it's a big power station. You see how big it is, right? So of course it will discharge. It will discharge even if there is no load. So you have to remember to turn AC and DC off. Next we have settings. So in settings we have, first of all, AC output voltage. It can be just 100 volts, but you don't need that in America. It's 120 volts. Now next we have AC output frequency, again 60 Hertz or 50 Hertz, we will only need 60 Hertz, but we could adjust it to 50 Hertz if necessary, which is not necessary. DC input source, now when you're charging from PV, from solar panels, please set it to PV. When charging from like a car, set it to car. Eco mode turns off the AC inverter in 4 hours if there is no load or the load is very low. It is there to save the battery, okay? Eco mode is there to save the battery. So remember, turn eco mode on and don't turn it off unless you want to turn it off for whatever reason. Language settings, English or Japanese. Buzz settings, on or off. Buzz, so basically when you have an alert, maybe it's an overheat, maybe the temperature is too low, right, or too high. Maybe it's a short circuit, overload, things like that. Do you want to hear a buzz? Myself, I prefer keeping this on because it gives me peace of mind, something is malfunctioning. At least I can hear like beep, right? But you can turn it off too. Next we have date, which is wrong, and time. You can reset the date, of course. Now, what else do we have? And guys, SRPs are like older models, so you will see A-Smart Max is much more advanced. So you might be saying like, oh, this looks like what, like Microsoft 10 or whatever, right? That is an older model. That's still usable and people love it, and the price is also lower because we're able to now vend it at a lower price, which is a huge competitive advantage and huge plus for you. And yeah, it's still a good unit. It's just that like the screen and the outputs here, especially DC outputs, are not that advanced or not that great. They're good, but they're not the best. So A-Smart Max would be much better if you have the budget for it. So next we have data right here, product info. You will see all the versions info, inverter and charger info, BMS maintenance, and volt history. Okay, we have also the temperature here, so now it's perfect temperature, 77%. And we have faults here. Here's all possible faults that could happen, okay? And actually, I like this feature. We don't have it on some of our power stations, but here we do have it. So, for example, we have error like 035, and you can see it's EEPROM read write error. Now, that was a bad example. I don't even know what it means, but for example, you have error 042. So that means battery management system BMS over voltage. So that one I understand. So yeah, you can see what is wrong. Possibly you can fix it yourself, and in most cases when I'm saying fixing, it actually comes down to just unplugging devices, okay? And reloading and restarting the unit, this is it. Okay, and yeah, this is pretty much the screen of AC200P. Again, don't judge BLUETTI by A200P because A200P is our, like, it's not the newest model. We have newer models, but A200P is still great. But if you were looking for like the best power station, you might want to take a look at something else. Okay, All right. Yeah, we have a discussion here in the comments. I really appreciate that. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about 𝗗𝗏. I'm really curious. Do any of you guys have 𝗗𝗏 at home? Because I know some of you probably do have it. So let me know in the comments what you think about 𝗗𝗏. Why do you think it's a good unit or it's not a good unit? 𝗗𝗏, again, we are able to vend it at a lower price at only $1,600. Technically $1,699. Okay, so this is the official price of 𝗗𝗏, and guys, right now it's even better than that. With the discount code, like, you don't even have to know what the official price is, because during the live stream we have special discount code LiveAC200P that will save you money. So you can go ahead and try, and it will work, of course. And if it doesn't, let us know. You can go on, click the link in the description. Okay, we already put the link there for you, and enter this discount code. You can also copy the discount code from the description. It's LiveAC200P, and it will save you money. Okay, great. Now, so let me check your comments, because I will never do this again, asking you questions and then not checking what you said, because it's really impolite and just stupid. Let me see. Okay. I own two 𝗗𝗏 and two B300s and one 1003. Wow, that's great to know. Do you like it? Do you enjoy the experience of using 𝗗𝗏? Yeah, guys, please give us a like. That helps us a lot. Thank you. And the safety of the battery chemistry. Yeah. Don't forget to like this stream. Thank you for promoting this stream. Thank you. Don't forget to indeed give us a like. We have more and more likes. That's amazing. Also, guys, invite your friends. I saw that JR invited Dustin to this live stream. Okay. If it sounds creepy to you, that I know everybody, it should not be creepy, because guys, you have been here for a long time, and I have a good memory, so I remember you. Okay, so yeah, it's good to have you here, but we also want to have new people, so please invite your friends. You have no idea how many people actually need power stations, but they just don't know, right? There are people who don't know about, like, live streams in general, or like podcasts. You might not realize that, but people might need power stations, right? Your neighbors, your friends, your colleagues, and it would be actually very helpful for them to know that maybe they don't want to watch this live stream, they're busy or whatever, but they at least will know about BLUETTI, and they know that there is an option, there is a solution to very commonly occurred problems like power outages, blackouts, and just off-grid power source. So please share this lesson with your friends. Thank you. Okay, so that was 𝗗𝗏. Now let's talk about the ways to recharge 𝗗𝗏. And again, I actually don't want to focus too much on 𝗗𝗏, because I honestly think if you can invest a little bit more in portable power and off-grid solutions, don't go for 𝗗𝗏, go for 𝗗𝗏 Max. 𝗗𝗏 Max is in any and every way superior to 𝗗𝗏. So, but yet, if you want to save as much money as possible and you have a limited budget, you can go for 𝗗𝗏. So, okay, let me come down, let me slow it down a little bit, and let's recap a little bit, recall. It's a 2000 watt-hour power station, 40 amp hours in other words. Dimensions, by the way, it's 16.5 inches by 11 inches by 15.2 inches. It weighs at 60.6 pounds. So yeah, they're not lightweight. I mean, if they were lightweight, they would be kind of suspicious, wouldn't it? Lithium iron phosphate batteries are not lightweight, so it's 60.6 pounds. Next, guys, there are temperature limitations, just for you to know. So if you already have a power station like ANS193, it's really important to know that you can discharge it. You can discharge 𝗗𝗏, for example, under temperatures from -4 Fahrenheit to 113 Fahrenheit. And when you're charging it, make sure the temperature is not lower than freezing, not lower than 32 Fahrenheit, and not higher than 113 Fahrenheit. And when you also store the power station without using it, don't store it like in super cold or super hot places. So the temperature has to be between 32 and 113 Fahrenheit. Okay. Okay. Now, what are the charging methods of A700P and other power stations in general? You have been probably wondering. You surely know that we can charge it from a wall outlet, right? But this is not it. In fact, that would be kind of sad if we only could recharge it from the wall outlet, because we would just miss this important selling point that you can recharge from solar panels. You can recharge your A700P, A700 Max, and in fact all of our power stations from solar panels. So what does that mean? That means you can cut your electricity bills, right? Because solar energy is free by far. That might change, I don't know. But yeah, you can recharge from solar panels. That's good for two reasons. Number one, it will cut your electricity bills by a lot. Number two, off-grid. Off-grid, you have your car, you can charge from your car too if your engine is running, yeah. But if you have solar panels, or you can get our portable solar panels if you're interested, and you can charge from solar panels, off-grid, outdoors. It's just great. And for me, to be honest with you, and I'm always honest with you, I just love charging from solar panels. It kind of feels good. You see this input on the screen, like, oh, you're getting like 200 watts, 120 watts, 100 watts from solar panels. That's kind of cool. I still like playing with solar panels, you know? Between the A700P or the A700 Max, grab the Max, people. Yeah, I agree on that. The deal was too good at the time, I couldn't pass it up. Yeah, this is the right attitude, and 110.3. If you stick with us for long enough, you will find amazing deals, okay? So, charging methods of A700P. It also refers to many power stations of ours, so it's universal. From the wall outlet, we have this adapter. It's either this adapter, you can also use this T500 adapter. So, this is what adapter looks like. Heavy, bulky, I know, but we need it to recharge from the wall outlet. You can also use the same adapter to recharge from a gas, propane, or diesel generator if you need to. Another method is charging from solar panels. Okay, we will also need cables for that, and we have those cables. We give them to you. They're in the box because we also market our power stations as user-friendly, and they are user-friendly. It's very hard to do anything wrong. So for example, to charge from solar panels, you will have this multifunctional DC cable. It's aviation plug to XT90, or is it XT60? And you connect this to not this cable, to solar charging cable. And our solar charging cable is, oops, not this one, is this one. So connect them together. Those are MC4 connectors. This is how you connect to your solar panels. All of our solar panels and most solar panels on the market have those MC4 connectors. So this is one pair, one negative, one positive. You connect them to our solar panels, MC4 connectors, and you're good to go. Okay? As simple as that. And this aviation plug, you plug it in here. There's a red dot. There is a red dot right here. You want to match it with the red dot here on the top. Okay, you hear this satisfying click sound, and then there you go, guys. You have MC4 connectors, the best. They're safe. They're really good. I'm really a little bit disappointed that other companies don't use. I mean, many companies do, of course, but some companies don't use MC4 connectors, and I don't know why would they choose something else. And actually, I know why. Do you know why? Because they want you to use only their solar panels. But for us, we know we are so good, you can't ignore us. So if you like portable solar panels, you will choose BLUETTI solar panels. If you already have your solar panels, if you choose other solar panels, we are okay with that. So you can use our power stations with different solar panels, or with our solar panels, doesn't matter. So there we go. And now when I open the solar panel, I will get the input. I will charge my power station from the sun, from solar panels right here. As simple as that, guys. It took me like, what, 5 seconds? If I was not talking, I was doing everything. So 5 seconds to connect everything. Super safe. Nothing can possibly go wrong as long as you choose the solar panel with the compatible voltage. I will talk about that in a moment. Nothing can possibly go wrong. So that's it. Okay, now, so charging from solar panels is another charging method. And for AC 200p, excuse me, let me have a sip of water. Yeah, XT90. Yeah, XT90 is like the biggest, right? We have XT90, XT60, XT30. Yeah. Okay, so what I was saying, yeah. So for AC 200p, you can use it with, if you choose our solar panels, if you choose portable solar panels, foldable and portable, you can use PV120 or PV200 and PV350. And actually, if it's PV120, you can use up to from 2 to 6 units. For PV200, from 2 to 5 panels, and for PV350, from 1 to 3 panels. Okay. Now, another charging method is charging from your vehicle. And here I will repeat it because maybe I can save someone's engine. Please only charge from your vehicle when your engine is running, okay? And unplug it immediately when you stop the car, or ideally before you stop the car. Another charging method is charging from a generator. And yes, I mean this old school gas, propane, or diesel generator. Of course, this is not going to be your primary method to recharge your power station, okay? But if you need to, for example, during long power outages, you can use that generator of yours to recharge AC 200p using the same adapter. Another charging method is charging from lead-acid batteries. You can also do this. You purchase those clamps if you don't have them, XT92 clamps, and you charge from lead-acid batteries. Okay, now you're probably wondering, how long can I charge or discharge this or that device? Your phone. Your phone has a battery of 10 watt hours, 13 watt hours. You can charge your phone approximately 160 times before you discharge AC 200p, guys. Just think about it. 160, not hours, times. And it takes, for my phone, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours to recharge. So 160 times. This is really impressive, isn't it? An LED light. You can run a 20 watt LED light bulb for 85 hours. And a 20 watt LED light bulb is not a typical light bulb. It's actually quite a big light bulb. Or maybe a couple of light bulbs connect together. TV. A 75 watt TV, you can run it for 22 hours solely from AC 200p. Power tools. You know, you have some power tools and you don't want to carry around like those gas generators with you because they're loud, they're noisy, they're also not safe. Okay, so you can run your power tools you can run your 80 watt power tools for 20 hours. You can run a 90 watt fridge for 19 hours. Now this is an important one, right? Because the fridge, you know what happens. Power outage, blackout, followed by a power outage, and the fridge and your freezer starts melting, and you have to this water, and you have to take care of all this. Completely unnecessary chore. Could be avoided, and in fact is avoided right now by BLUETTI users who are using power stations, and they connect their fridges to power stations, and a fridge can be working for 19 hours. A 90 watt fridge, rather a big fridge, 19 hours. A slow cooker, a 200 watt slow cooker, you can run it for 9 hours. Okay, now guys, as you can see, the countdown there turned red. That only means one thing. BLUETTI giveaway. And the first giveaway is our merch, BLUETTI cap. So let's go. You know what to do. Type BLUETTI plus something else. I will take a screenshot. Does that sound good enough? Then let's go. Okay, let me open it on my phone. And all right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so here I am. You guys are ready? So just type BLUETTI, and you better type BLUETTI plus something else, because YouTube restricts users from typing the same word because it views it as spam. So you better type BLUETTI plus something else. And I will take a screenshot right here, like Perry Albert right now is typing BLUETTI, so he has a big chance of winning because nobody else is typing. So as long as you guys are ready, let's do a 10-second countdown and let me take a screenshot. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I was not looking, as you saw. And the winner is Not Slim 1. Not Slim 1. Congratulations, Not Slim 1. This is Not Slim 1 who said BLUETTI is the beast. Oh, I mean, the best. Right. Thank you, everybody. It was our first giveaway. Definitely stay here for the second, third, and the fourth giveaway. We just gave away the cap. Our merch, BLUETTI cap to Not Slim 1. Not Slim 1, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Now let me go immediately on Facebook. As long as we have people on Facebook, I will do the Facebook giveaway right now, okay? Let me know if you guys are ready or not on Facebook. Let me see if we are live on Facebook even. I didn't check yet. I have to admit it's hard to multitask and check two platforms at the same time. Okay, all right. We will be doing the Facebook giveaway just in a moment. Just let me connect right now. Okay. Now, guys, today our giveaways are BLUETTI cap. This is the first giveaway. Number 2 is going to be BLUETTI fridge magnets, BLUETTI camping light, and BLUETTI hoodie. So we give away BLUETTI hoodie at the very end. So it's actually a very comfy hoodie. I have been wearing it for a while. Can't say anything bad about it. Good quality, 100% cotton. So yeah, we'll be giving our BLUETTI merch today. Now let me connect right now. Somehow I cannot. Yeah, let me try again. Okay, there we go. So Facebook, I'm here. Are you guys ready? Type BLUETTI. Okay, give you a little bit more time. 10-second countdown. And for our Facebook community, the same giveaway. Who wins? How do we know? I take a screenshot. Whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay. Also remember, guys, you have to follow us. So please follow us on Facebook. Now let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the winner is Jennifer Ludeman. Jennifer Ludeman, congratulations, Jennifer Ludeman. This is a great job. Great job, Jennifer Ludeman. Amazing. So, dear giveaway winners, please contact us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address, and as I stated in the comments, in the description, excuse me, the giveaways can only be shipped to the USA, okay? Geographically. So please send us your shipping address and your phone number. Thank you. By emailing us. Don't send it here. You don't want everybody to know your phone number. And give us a like, guys. Share with your friends. We actually have been live for 40 minutes so far. And we definitely have more exciting things to talk about, such as AC200 Max. So as I think it was Bob from Rambling Bob Reviews who said, if you have the budget, or even maybe you skip this part, go for AC200 Max. Max it out. Yeah, I agree on that. In fact, I would definitely prefer AC200 Max over AC200P. Just look at the way, guys, it looks. It looks so much better. I mean, AC200P is still great, but this is just a newer and more advanced model, AC200 Max. As you can hear from the name, they come from the same family. AC200 collection, we had AC200, this is it. We don't sell it anymore. AC200P and AC200 Max currently, the most advanced version. So AC200 Max, what is the difference between AC200P and AC200 Max? I would love to tell you, actually. Let's talk about it one by one. Number 1, battery chemistry. Lithium iron phosphate, the same. No difference whatsoever. Lifespan, the same, 3500 plus 3,500 plus cycles to 80%. Okay, same lifespan. The battery capacity, here's where it's a little bit different. Here's 2,000 watts, here's 2,048 watts. So a slightly higher battery capacity. But here's where Ethernet Max really starts winning big. The AC inverter here is 2,000 watts and here is 2,200 watts. And that actually is quite a big difference. Yes, 200 watts is a big difference. 2,200 watts. Now, it starts winning here and it continues to win in terms of outputs too. Let's take a look at the outputs. So on the top we have two wireless charging pads, 15 watts each, same as here, totally same, no difference whatsoever. Here we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, same as there. Now here we have 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug as opposed to 12 volt and 25 amp plug right there. So a slightly better plug, a slightly better output, 12 volts and 10 amp DC 551 barrel connectors, same as on A700P. USB-C 100 watts as opposed to USB-C or PD as it's called at 60 watts. So this one is a quick charge, that one is not. USB-A 18 watts as opposed to 15 watts there. So it's quick charge, that one is not. This one is also standard, so 5 volts, 3 amps. And on AC outputs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wall outlets, and then we have one 30 amp NEMA TT30 output for RV use only. So you can charge your RV from this output. In fact, you can only charge your RV from this output. So for guys who are van dwellers, van enthusiasts, this is definitely a better option for you because you can charge your RV from AC to 100 max. Now let's take a look at the screen. Is it any different? Do we have anything we don't have on A700P? Let's find out. Okay, so again, the same thing in the middle, we have the battery life. It's 61% right now. If we click here, what can we see? Oh, we can see 2 more batteries right here. And what does that mean? Well, it means we can connect 2 more batteries, okay? So we see the battery percentage of the built-in internal battery is at 61% right now, and we can see 2 and 3. Yes, we can connect 2 more batteries, so A700 Max is expandable. Well, to be frank with you, A700P is also expandable, but there are nuances to that. So if you looking to max out the capacity, go for A700 Max, okay? Because it has a powerful 2048 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. And yet, if you want to add up more batteries, you can do that. You can add up to 2 batteries, and it's either 2048 battery or 3072 watt-hour battery, okay? Totally possible, very user-friendly. Anytime you want to add more batteries, you can do that, okay? Now, it's a huge, huge, huge plus. What else do we have here? Here we have, what does that say? PV, right? Let me check if this is the highest brightness. Yeah, it is, right? Okay, now PV. Here's the input from PV, from solar panels. Input voltage and input power. You will see what is the current input. Here is the grid input and grid power. So same as on A700P, isn't it? Next we have DC output. So again, you will see how many watts or how many, amps. In this case, only watts, right? How many watts are being put out from how many watts each output pulls out. Okay, and here we have AC load. So output voltage, output power, and output frequency. The buttons turn DC on, and you can see that even the screen looks more advanced. DC on, DC off. So DC on, what does that mean? I can use any and every of those outputs right here, including wireless charging pads on the top, once DC is on. Once I'm done using them, because I don't want to lose battery, I turn DC off. Same goes for AC. Even more importantly, remember turn AC off when you're done using AC, because you just will save a lot of battery, okay? Nothing will go wrong if you don't turn off, it's okay, but you will save battery if you turn it off. Settings. Language, English or Japanese. Next we have AC output voltage, 120 volts, we don't have to change it. AC output frequency, 60 Hz. You don't have to change it. Next, we have DC input source, PV, or others. So if it's solar panel, photovoltaic, PV. If it's others, it's others. Next, we have eco mode on and off. I strongly recommend you guys keep it on because eco mode is a good thing. It saves you battery by turning it off in 4 hours of no load or very low load. Next, we have Bluetooth state. And what is that? That's suspicious. What is Bluetooth? We don't have it on A700P, do we? We do not. This is because A700P does not have an app control, but A700 Max does have an app control. So enable Bluetooth and Wi-Fi when you're using the app, okay? Now next we have buzz settings. Again, when you have an alert, do you want to hear a buzz? I certainly do. I keep it on. And turn off, you can do that. Next, touch sound on and off. Now this one I used to like because when you touch it, you hear like the satisfactory sound, like, oh, okay, well, actually, I hear the feedback, but now I just turn it off. And you can always go back to factory settings. This is a good option. You clicked a bunch of stuff and you forgot what you clicked, something is malfunctioning, just go back to say factory settings. This is it. Next, we have backlight brightness, can be as dim as that, okay, and as bright as that. Next, you can adjust the screen sleep time anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute to 5 minutes to never. So if you click never, the screen will never turn off unless it's discharged, okay? And if you click 30 seconds, the screen will turn off in 30 seconds. So you can set it to 5 minutes, you can set it to never, however you want it. Date settings, the date and the time here. Okay, next we have data, product info. So we have model, we have serial number, SN for short. We have DSP, ARM, BMS, and HMI version, and in fact, other versions of the batteries. BMS 1, BMS 2. What is that, zeros? Because we have not connected any batteries, that's why. Next, we have inverter and charger info, PV and car charge. Now, we can see it from the home page, right? So we will not be stopping here. Same info we could access from the home page by clicking here, 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 here. Alarms, no current alarms, but if you have an alarm, for example, overload, I would say arguably the most commonly seen alarm. You plug in way too many devices, it is higher than 2,200 watts, boom, overload. Nothing scary, does not harm the battery to any remarkable extent, so don't worry about it. What you want to do, and I'm speaking from my experience and I learned the hard way, it happens to me all the time, okay? You have to really remember to do that. Once you overload the unit, unplug the devices, because those were the devices that caused the overload. And let me be more specific here. You'll be probably running DC and AC devices at the same time. So those are AC devices, specifically those ones that cause the overload. In 9 out of 10 cases, of course. Now, you want to unplug those devices because those are the devices that cause the overload. A very common example, it actually happened to us, to me, on this live stream a lot of times. You guys remember? I'm running a hairdryer together with other appliances, of course. Overload, right? I turn like the hairdryer on the highest mode. Overload. What am I doing? Oh, overload. It's okay. We just have to restart the unit. But the hairdryer is still plugged in. So it overloads again. So once the unit starts. So remember to unplug the devices. This is just a good advice. Okay, BLUETTI Simulations asks, what is the giveaways for today? Great question. The giveaways are the cap, BLUETTI cap. We already gave it away. We have BLUETTI fridge magnets. We have BLUETTI camping light and BLUETTI hoodie that we give away today. Okay. So, and thanks, Bob, for answering the question. Okay. So, and next giveaway is in 19 minutes. This is the screen of A700 Max. Let's take a look at the app of A700 Max. To access the app, all you want to have is a phone, okay? And just go ahead, turn Bluetooth on, turn Wi-Fi on, and here we go. Let me actually restart the app. I want to show you how it's initializing. Take a look, guys. Here we go. Boom, BLUETTI app. Now, connect to A700 Max by scanning the QR code scan, okay? Or another option is add manually. So I have A start M here, okay? But because I have already connected, all I want to do is just go and click here. And we can do two things from the app. Number one, observe what is going on. We can see the battery percentage. We can see the PV, the grid input, the DC and AC output. This is number one. Number two, we can control. We can actually change things, okay? We can turn the C on and off. And notice how it turned on. And now it's going to be turned off, right? Same goes for AC. On and off. I can turn off the whole unit here from the app. However, I cannot turn it back on from the app. And here we have settings. We have share device option. So you can share with other people. You can control this device together, like with the family or roommates or friends. Next, we have auto sleep of the screen. Never 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. And arguably, most importantly, we have firmware upgrade option. So we have firmware upgrades every once in a while, and you want to upgrade them. Those are great. So just from the app, you can change the name right here, and you can always unbind the device. So this is the app for 𝗗𝗏 Max. Really simple, okay? Don't have to know anything. So mainly because 𝗗𝗏 Max is not a UPS unit. It does not have UPS. So you don't have all those like customized UPS, time control UPS, PV priority UPS things. So you don't have too many things in the app. Battery pack. Remember, we can connect 2 more batteries. So this is the battery of it does show the battery of 𝗗𝗏 Max itself, 60%. And here we have like 0 and 0. Those are 2 potential batteries, right? We have not connected them. So those are zeros. Okay, guys, so that was the app. And actually, many of our units have the app control as long as your unit has Bluetooth. It most likely has an app control. So go ahead and download BLUETTI from Google Play or App Store. It's free of charge. You can install it on your tablet. You can install it on your phone, just like I did. And you can even use it with, like, if you have like 2 gadgets and you have like this Team Viewer app, you can leave one gadget within the Bluetooth range or within the same Wi-Fi network range, and you can control your power station from anywhere in the world through the apps like Team Viewer and such. Okay. Alright, guys, let me see. We have an interesting comment from Ian. We do campfires on weekends, going to hang some white Christmas lights around the camp. We'll keep the music going and phones charged, maybe even cook of hot food. Do you have our power stations already? Ian says it's just not a strength of a strength 300. It has many strengths, however. Okay, yeah, it was a conversation. I have not followed, but okay, guys, that's great that you ask and answer everybody's questions, each other's questions. I mean, we are really happy to have this community, and you know, we didn't have this community overnight. We had been building this community. So invite your friends, share this lesson with your friends. Okay. Ordered yesterday. Wow. If you're comfortable telling us, what did you order? We are curious. At least I am curious. Okay, this is 𝗗𝗏 Max. Let's talk about charging of 𝗗𝗏 Max. So let me just wrap it up with 𝗗𝗏 Max. Again, it's 2,200 watts of AC inverter, AC pure sine wave inverter. It's 2,048 watt hours of battery capacity, 3,500 life cycles to 80% of the original capacity. It's also expandable, so it has 2,048 watt hours of battery capacity, and you can expand it. You can expand it with 2 B230 batteries right here, or with one B300 battery, or with 2 B300 batteries. No, you cannot mix the batteries, but you can go for either B230 or B300. When expanded with 2 B230s, the overall battery capacity now is 6,144 watt hours. And when expanded with 2 B300s, the overall capacity now is 8,192 watt hours. Okay? Now, There are seven ways to recharge AC200 Max. From a wall outlet, from solar panels, from a gas, propane, or diesel generator, from a lead battery, and dual AC if you get an extra adapter, and AC and solar at the same time. Let me check. AC200 Max, that's a great choice. It's a great choice indeed. Maybe you have already figured that out. I think it is user's choice. It is user choice. AC200 Max is one of my favorites, to be honest. Maybe I should not be that biased, but I am very biased. So I like AC200 Max. I think most people, like, you know, if I know that you need a power station, okay? If I don't have time or like opportunity to like ask more questions about your situation, what you need it for, and stuff like that, I would recommend AC200 Max in any case, in 9 out of 10. The only downside to that is you don't want to run like heaters, stuff like that from AC200 Max. It's just not enough. If you have extra batteries, yes, but if you run like heaters in the winter, when it's super cold, if you run heaters from AC200 Max, it's not going to last long. And if you run a heater, you want to stay on for like hours and hours, right? I know, I'm from Eastern Europe, so I know what cold is, and I know what it's like. Okay, you run a heater, you stop the heater, 5 minutes later, it's cold again. So, and heaters pull out a lot of load, a lot of wattage. So if you run heaters, remember to have as much capacity as possible. So probably go for something like AC300 because you can have 4 expansion batteries. But for any other purposes, AC200 Max is just fantastic. Fantastic. So the maximum solar input of AC200 Max is 900 watts. 900 watts is a high solar input, guys. Will be definitely sufficient. You now should be worrying about getting enough solar panels to get this input. And the maximum dual fast charging input is 1400 watts. This is when you're using solar and AC at the same time. And maybe you're wondering, why would I be using AC and solar at the same time? I would just be using AC. I would just be using solar, right? Yeah, but here's the thing. When a power station is recharging, it is in the turn on mode. So when it's in the turn on mode, it will also be losing power, right? Think about it. If you open your phone and you place it on the desk and you leave it there for a day, will the battery drain down? Yes. Same thing here. It's in the turn on mode, okay? And it will be losing battery. So if you're recharging only from solar panels, and sometimes you have consequent cloudy days, not enough input, what is going to happen? Exactly. The battery is going to just drop down. It's going to discharge faster than it charges. Now, if you charge from a wall outlet and from solar panels at the same time, it will not happen. And also, the system will automatically prioritize PV, aka solar charging, over AC charging. So, in other words, it will maximize solar charging first. It will get as much solar as possible, and we'll get the remaining from the AC. Okay, now also, guys, I don't know if you like this feature, but I do. I definitely do. App control with firmware upgrades. The idea that you don't have to be next to the screen, you just have to be within the Bluetooth range or within the same Wi-Fi network, okay, range, and you can control the AC200 Max. Your whole family can control it. You saw this feature, share. People scan this QR code and they can control it together with you, okay? So this is just a great feature. Okay, now let's talk about charging of AC200 Max. Charging methods of AC200 Max. There are multiple, of course, and we named them already. Here is some more precise data and numbers. And I would like to start with the most important thing. You can combine any AC and DC charging methods because we have 2 inputs right here. Let me show it to you. So we have DC input right here, DC input, okay? So this is for solar panels, this is for car charging, for lead acid batteries charging, and other DC charging methods. And this is the AC, so this is for an adapter, and we have an adapter included. We have an adapter included. This is a T500 adapter. Some of you might have T400 adapter, depending on the time when you bought it. We had different adapters in the box. So there's a T500 adapter, okay? And we're using this 58.8 volt DC and 8 amp input, and there you go. Charge from a wall outlet or from a gas, propane, or diesel generator if you need to. And here is DC input. Yeah, here's DC input, 10 to 145 volts DC. What does that mean, guys? We have 10 to 145 volts and 15 amps. The amperage, you don't really worry about this because we have MPPT controller. So the excessive amperage will just be wasted, so to say. But the voltage here is really important. So that means you don't want to plug anything that is less than 10 volts, right? Anything that is less than 10 volts and higher than 145 volts. So when you plug a solar panel or solar panels, be careful about that. It's also called a voltage compatibility, okay? So when you plug a solar panel and a solar panel, you have to check this one thing. It's called VOC, voltage open circuit, or open circuit voltage. And this number has to be within 10 to 145 volts in this case, okay? Because these are the limitations here. So it's really important. From 10, anywhere from 10 to 145 volts, okay? And when you plug solar panels, when you connect them in series, voltages add up. So please remember that, because again, the total voltage cannot exceed 145 volts, okay? So let's count together. For example, we have 145 volts divided by, let's think what batteries we can use. Well, I would go for PV200. PV200 has the open circuit voltage of 26.1 volts. So let's divide 145 by 26.1, and we get 5.5.5.5. So, I mean 5.555. So that means we can connect 5 PV200 batteries. 5 PV200 batteries. Let's say we want to go for PV120 instead. PV120 has the open circuit voltage of 24.4 volts. And that means you can connect, again, 5.9, but actually 5 solar panels. Let's say we want to go for PV350, and PV350 has the open circuit voltage of 46.5 volts. So let's divide 145 by 46.5. And it's going to be 3.1. So 3 solar panels. You can connect maximum 3 solar panels if you connect them in series, not in parallel. Let's say you want to go for our newest, biggest portable solar panel, PV420, which has the, notice how I don't divide it by 420 or 200. It doesn't matter. This is just wattage. All we care about is open circuit voltage. So let me divide 145, which is the highest limitation right here, by the open circuit voltage of PV420, which is 44.3 volts, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. Yeah, correct, 44.3 volts. Okay, and it's going to be 3.2. So we can connect 3 panels maximum. And because we have a separate input here and here, we can charge from a wall outlet and from solar panels at the same time, no problem whatsoever. Okay, other charging methods include charging from your car, from your 12 volt or 24 volt car power socket. You can also do that when you're on the go, when your engine is running. Yet another charging method is charging from a lead acid battery, okay? If you have lead acid batteries home, you can also charge from lead acid batteries. You can also charge from a gas, propane, or diesel generator. If you have one at home and you want to use it as a recurring method during power outages, definitely go for it. You can also charge from a wall outlet, okay? It will take you from 4.6 to 5.1 hours to recharge from 0 to hero with our T500 adapter. These are the charging methods of AC200 Max. Now, let me show you how to connect AC200 Max to expansion batteries. There are two expansion batteries that can work with AC200 Max, and they are native, so that means you don't need any extra cables other than like one cable to connect them. This is not the case for AC200P, for example. So you can use either B230 battery right here or B300. Which one to choose? Well, it depends on what battery capacity you need. B230 has the battery capacity of 2048 watt-hours. Yes, guys, you heard me right. Exactly the same number as here. And yet, look at how small it is. I use the word small because it is comparatively small. Okay, so here's how we extend it. First of all, I place AC200 Max on the top of B230 because I don't want to miss out on two wireless charging paths, first of all, right? And also, I don't know, I just kind of get used to do that. So turn it around because we have this port right here, and place AC200 Max on the top of B230. AC200 Max weighs 61.9 pounds. A little bit heavier than AC200 Max, like 2 pounds heavier. So here's how to connect it. We have this cable, and yeah, guys, we need cables. We don't have like any other methods to connect it really. Cable right here. Here's a quick guide how to do that. Make sure it's unlocked. Make sure it's down. Then simply connect it to. We have two ports right here, two battery extension ports. Choose any, whichever you want, and connect it here, connect it to B230, push it forward to lock it, and in this case we already turned AC200 Max on, and you have to independently turn B230 battery on. I mean the battery that is on the bottom here. Turn it on, and 60 plus, we have 60% of AC200 Max internal battery, and we have 22%. This is the battery percentage. 23. What happened? It just like, did you see that? It just like went up 1%. Wow. Well, maybe it's recalibrated. Maybe it's like it was not accurate at the beginning. So 23%. So let's see what is the total percentages. Exactly. It is the average of two. So it's 60 plus 22. 82 or 83 in this case because it's 23. So and divided by 2, there we go, 41%. The system is at 41% of the overall capacity. Okay, this is how to expand your AC200 Max with B230. And what does it do? It just gives you more capacity, so you can run your devices longer. Okay. During power outages or when you're off the grid, camping, fishing, doing any other fun stuff, playing frisbee outdoors. You can charge your devices longer, you can run your devices longer. And also, B230 can be used on its own. It has a couple of outputs. Let's talk about them after this giveaway, which is going to be BLUETTI Camping Light. To take part in this giveaway, please type BLUETTI plus your comment. I'll take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay? We'll do one for YouTube and then immediately for Facebook. So there we are on YouTube right here. Guys, don't forget to give us a like. It's really, it helps us a lot to grow the community and to be able to do the giveaways. We have been doing giveaways each and every live stream. Okay, there was not a single time that we did not have giveaways. Every single time, 4 giveaways, stable, and 4 giveaways on YouTube and 4 giveaways on Facebook. BLUETTI, let's go! 10-second countdown, guys. Everybody type BLUETTI in the comments. Here I am. I am ready to take a screenshot. As you see, I'm not looking. It's impossible to stage it, so it's an honest giveaway of our BLUETTI Camping Light. Are you guys ready? Let's go. 10-second countdown. Type BLUETTI in the comments, and whoever's commenting on the bottom wins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the winner is? Let me see who the winner is. Okay, so the winner is Vibex. It's VIBEXX dot. Congratulations! Congrats! And now let's go on Facebook. Let's go on Facebook. Here I am on Facebook. All right, so there we go, guys. Please type BLUETTI plus something else. BLUETTI family. Yeah, there we go. BLUETTI family. Okay, all right. BLUETTI, what is it? 功率 power. Okay, great. We have BLUETTI. Let's go. Let's go. 10-second countdown, and let's see who wins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the winner is, let's see who the winner is. It is actually Diana Miller. Okay, Rebecca Gonzalez just joined the live stream, so we had a notification Rebecca Gonzalez is watching, but the last comment really was from Diana Miller. Congratulations! Dear giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So guys, don't forget to give us a like. It helps us a ton to grow with the community, and also invite your friends, please. Everybody has a friend. I almost said everybody needs a friend. That's so true. Everybody has a friend, hopefully, and invite your friend or your friends to this live stream. They will definitely profit from it. So will we. So let's go, guys. B230, this battery, okay? It is called an expansion battery or extension battery, but actually it's not only that. B230 can be used on its own. It also can be used with other power stations like A200P, for example. And why am I saying it can be used on its own, and how can you figure this out? Well, actually we have 3 outputs right here. Only 3 outputs. They're all DC outputs. There is no AC outputs on B230, but those are actually very good outputs. Let's take a look. So on B230 right here, okay, we have a USB-A output, 18 watts. This is a quick charge USB-A, so one more USB-A. USB-C, 100 watts quick charge USB-C, and 12-volt 10 amp car power socket over here. Okay, now here's the button to turn those outputs on and off. Just push it, and here's the battery indicator. Here's the adapter. You can recharge this battery when connected to Ethernet Max together, or you can recharge it separately. You can do both. Actually, you can connect one. You can buy one more adapter and connect here and get a faster charging. So this is it. This is the expansion battery B230. All right. So now Ethernet Max can also be expanded with B300 battery. And let's take a look at B300. That is right here. So there we go, guys. It's a bigger battery. Oh, there we go. You can. All right. Let me. You know what? Let me disconnect it first. But before you disconnect it, you want to turn it off, because if you disconnect it when it's turned on, it will give you an alert like a beep sound. Okay, now it's off, and I can go ahead and disconnect them. Okay, we're going to be using the same cable to connect B300 and AC200 Max. So this is B230, guys. You see how small it is. It's also relatively lightweight and of a very compact size. And this is B300. Yeah, B300, correct. Because it looks exactly the same with B300S, but it's B300. B300S is our newest battery. Just to compare, look how much bigger it is, right? Okay, so this is B230 on the top, this is B300. B300 has the battery capacity of 3,072 watt hours, while B230, it doesn't say here, but it's 2,048 watt hours. It does not say, oh, it says here, 2,048 watt hours. So definitely a higher battery capacity here, 3,072 watt hours. So if you really want to max out A-Standard Max, go for B300 battery. You can connect one battery, that's good enough. You can get two batteries, and now you have the battery capacity of 8,142 watt hours. Is that the case? 8,192 watt hours, right? So let me show you how to connect it. So here for A-Standard Max and B300, you have to remember to turn it around, because even though we have like the outputs here, and again the outputs are USB-C, 100 watts, USB-A, 18 watts, and 12 volt 10 amp car power socket. So we have three outputs right here. The button turn it on and off. Well, first of all, we have to connect it. We have to turn, first of all, we have to turn the battery on. Then we have this button, turn those outputs on and off. I have the battery indicator right here. Okay, so this battery also can be used on its own. And to connect it to A-Standard Max, turn it around so that because the battery expansion port is on this side. And let's go ahead and connect it to A-Standard Max. Again, we are using the same cable, and it's the same process. So simply connect AC200 Max to AC200 Max to B300. Okay, there we go. Lock it and turn AC200 Max on and turn B300 battery on. Okay, right, let's see. So wow, really, B300 is also at 22%. Just what a coincidence. 22% and 60% of the main battery, so it's in total 41%. Okay, now guys, take a look what it looks like. Here is A-Standard Max on the top of B300. You can have one more B300 battery. You can connect it to, and you can connect it to A-Standard Max, because we have one more expansion battery port right here, right next to this expansion battery port. So you can connect one more B300 battery to this A-Standard Max. And again, the overall capacity will be 8,192 watt hours. And also, I would recommend you guys go for B300, because B300 has a wide compatibility, so it can be connected to both A-Standard Max, also A-Standard P, as well as AC300 is actually the native battery of AC300, as well as AC500, our newest and world's biggest portable modular solar generator. Okay, and other power station of ours. So go for AC200 Max and B300. B300 is of course a more expensive unit because it has a higher battery capacity. Okay, let me see the current prices, and let me see the current discounts that we can give you guys. So for A-Standard P, again, we have a discount code LiveAC200P. Please copy it from the description and click the link and paste it when checking out your order. A-Standard Max, we also have a discount code LiveAC200 Max. Okay, also enter it when checking out. B230, this smaller battery, remember? We have a discount code too. It's live B230. Next we have B300, this bigger battery. Now we have a huge discount code actually, because the original price is $2,099. $2,099. Okay, and we have a discount code. It's the same like live B300. So remember to enter this discount code. In fact, it expires in like half an hour because we end this live stream in half an hour. Okay, and we also have some bundles. For example, if you want to get A-Start Max and B300 just like here, we also have discount codes. And all the discount codes are in the description. Okay, let me check. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Mia, because we changed the live room, okay, description is not like from the previous live stream.
Yeah, I put a link in the comments.
Okay.
And the lab code.
Okay. Can you change the description? No? From that laptop?
I'll try.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Let me see if I can change it. Okay, guys, how is it going? Do you have any questions? Do you have any suggestions? Anything? Oh yeah, many people asking, will BLUETTI be presenting their new products like A60 and B80, the expansion battery of A60, by the way, as well as what? As well as AC180. Yes, we will, and we are working on that right now. In fact, so stay tuned, guys. It's coming. I saw those products already, and many of you did too. I have them on my office desk. They are actually pretty cool, guys. I am quite happy that we're working not only towards like bigger and more powerful, but also smaller and more portable power stations. Okay, so the description is refreshed. Yeah, I just added the description, guys. So go ahead and click on those links that will lead you to the page on the official website and enter that discount code. Right now, you can see. Please refresh your page right now, and you will see that the description changed, and now you can access the discount codes and the links. They're all in the description. So for example, A600P 2000 watt-hour power station, discount code live A600P, and the link is right there. Okay, let me see. All right, guys, our next giveaway is in 9 minutes, and our next giveaway is going to be BLUETTI magnets that I have right here, BLUETTI fridge magnets. Okay, right here, a lot of magnets. I don't have magnets on my fridge. I wish I could have them. Too bad I can't participate in BLUETTI giveaway. So let's see who wins our BLUETTI magnets. Now, what else do we have here, guys? BLUETTI has the best portable solar panels. Let me show them to you. We have different solar panels, different sizes. So today we're gonna be talking about, check, PV200, okay, my favorite one, I would say. Why is it my favorite one? Why everything is my favorite? Well, because A-Start Max is compatible with pretty much all of our power stations, right? It has the open circuit voltage of 26.1 volts, so it's compatible with EB3A, with EB55, with EB70S, A-Start Max, and other power stations. Let me show it to you. Let me show you the design of our solar panels. How many of you guys have solar panels already, either portable or rigid solar panels that you would put on your rooftop or maybe in the backyard? Let me know in the comments. What if I win the magnets again? May I give them to you as a gift? No. keep them for yourself, Bob. I want you to have them. We have many solar panels. You do? What solar panels do you guys have? Rigid solar panels on your rooftop or portable solar panels? Okay, so here is what it looks like, right? And it's very lightweight too. Okay, it's very lightweight. If you want to know exact dimensions, exact sizes and weight, let me tell them to you. All right. This is PV200. You can also check it on the website, guys. And we have user manuals, by the way, on the website, so you can read the user manual even before you buy a product. So the weight is 16.1 pounds, lightweight. Dimensions, when it's unfolded, is 23.2 inches by 89.2 inches, and when it's folded, it's 23.2 inches by 24.8 inches. Okay? Okay. Now, here's what it looks like. And again, here we have the carrying handle. Here we have those kickstands that you can choose the angle for the maximum solar input. And it depends on the time of the day, by the way, right? So depending on where the sun is. Here we have all the cables. When I say all the cables, actually just 2 cables, right? MC4 connectors, as you guys remember. The best cables, the best connectors, just the best. We have technical specs right here, so you can always check like what is the open circuit voltage, what is the any other things, all right here. You don't have to remember them. You don't have to worry that you will connect to the wrong power station or anything like that. You have all the important tech specs right here. And let me show you this beautiful pattern of AC and RP, because this is PV, not SP. This is beautiful pattern, 200 watts max. Of course, realistically more like 170 watts, but yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. Look at that. I literally want to dance right now. No, I don't. So yeah, but look at that, guys, how beautiful this pattern is. Just when you use it, you know, don't make sure that there is no shadow, no shading or shadowing, however you call it. Okay, because many people don't, I mean, if you're in the woods, I mean, what are you doing in the woods anyway? But like, if you're in the woods, of course there's going to be like partial shading, shading. But as long as it's possible not to have any shadow on your solar panel, it's the best. I also heard people say that like on some forums and stuff that, oh, you can't actually expose solar panels to like, if it's too hot, like to the sun directly. No, of course you can. Of course you can, because even partial shading will significantly decrease the input. Okay, so remember about that. Maybe that statement I just said comes from the concern about temperature. So yeah, indeed, those solar panels, they're not as they don't have this long lifespan like rigid solar panels. Rigid solar panels literally can survive like 25 years. These ones, I don't know, but definitely not 25 years. And make sure when you're using those solar panels, the ambient temperature is not lower than like 15 Fahrenheit and not higher than 150. Okay, so put simply, not too cold, not too hot. However, guys, I think our solar panels really beat the competition because there is no competition. If you're looking for solar panels to mount on your rooftop, don't buy BLUETTI solar panels. Okay, it will be a waste of your budget. It will be a waste of our solar panels because you want our solar panels to carry around, to take with you when camping, when you go fishing, when you go whatever your outdoor activities are. Take them with you. They're portable and foldable, lightweight, easy to carry around. You can don't scratch them, but you can scratch them. I mean, you will not shatter them. You will not break them like rigid solar panels. Let me see what is going on in the comments. Okay, hoodie right here. Hoodie is going to be our last giveaway, which is actually right. I don't know, after BLUETTI Magnus. I have 2 AC300s, says Jack. Okay, wow, Jack, that's amazing. 2 AC300s. Well, you have 2 AC300s, so you go split face mode. How does that work for you? Let me know. Okay, at least a whole room full. We lost count. But good power. Okay, I like heavy panels. I think they are better for wind and they stay still. That's for sure. Yeah. The real light ones blow away in the wind. There would be a frustrating experience to have your soldano blown by the wind and don't even know where it is. It just lost. We'll have our EB70S paired with PV200, says Off-Road Family Adventures. I'm really glad to hear that, and it looks like you really made the best choice, because judging from your name, Off-Road Family Adventures, right? EB70S is the best, the highest battery capacity, and yet portability. That's why Tim is my guy. Why? Very honest guy. Most salespeople would just sell your stuff, but he is very honest to say that. Respect. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate. Correction. I have two AC500s. Wow, that's even like better. Wow, Jack, you can really go ahead and connect like up to 6 batteries. You know that, right? You can connect 6 batteries to one and 6 batteries to the other. Wow, that's exciting. Okay. All right. And 3 B300s. Wow. And you can get, you know, the thing is that you can get as many as you want. I mean, up to 12 in total. But no rush. If you need more, get more later. You can even connect them. You can even mix B300 and B300S, right? You know that, but then you're limited by 4 batteries to 1 unit. So, anyway, this is what I was saying whenever I have AC500, I'm always saying, if you have the budget to go for AC500, go for AC500, okay? Because you can expand it however you want. Maybe right now you don't need this off-grid power source, but later you will, and you can start with one battery, and you can then have up to 6 batteries. So yeah, that's definitely a good investment. Jack has a lot of power over here, so if you're Jack's neighbor, you know where to go during power outages. 2 more batteries on the way. That's the way to go. That's the right attitude. Solar. That's like a tongue twister to me. And the giveaway is in 30 seconds. Guys, give us a like. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And right now we have 13,500 subscribers on YouTube. We are growing very fast, and this is all thanks to you guys. Thank you for inviting your friends. Thank you for sharing this live stream, and I'm really glad to have new people here, as well as, of course, having people that we very well know, and they're here pretty much every live stream. It's really good to have this feeling of community with you guys. Okay, S100 is expensive, but it's still way cheaper than the price of power wall for the same amount of storage. Yeah, and you don't like me to use the word portable when it comes to big power stations, but when I'm saying portable, I mean mobile. Like, you can actually carry it around. You can actually, if you're moving places, for example, simply put AC500 and B300S in your vehicle, right, and you move to another place. This is what I mean when I'm saying portable. Okay. All right, guys. The giveaway time is right now. Our fridge magnets right here for your fridge. Type BLUETTI plus your comment. I'll take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is in the very bottom wins. We'll do YouTube first and then immediately Facebook. Sound good enough? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, the winner is Rebecca Gonzalez. Rebecca Gonzalez. Congratulations, Rebecca. Let me immediately go on Facebook. Hold on, let me open the Facebook first. Why did it close? Facebook. Okay. There we go, guys. On Facebook, keep typing BLUETTI. Keep typing BLUETTI. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the winner is Jennifer Ludeman. Just to be clear, there were comments on the top, just like they're here now, but the last comment was Jennifer Ludeman. Jennifer Ludeman, congratulations! Dear giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. Okay, now we have 20 minutes before the end of our live stream. That means we have to take a deep breath. And here's the thing, guys. If you want to purchase anything from today's live stream, remember to enter discount codes. They're put in the description on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, so remember to do that. It will save you money. And those discount codes are only are only valid during the live stream. Okay, we need a hoodie to mop up our tears. I like that one. Yeah, if you give one of those magnets to Tim as a gift, he will smile really big for the camera. That's the second time you say that, okay? Last time you said, if you buy Acer Max now, Tim will give you a big smile. My smile is free, in most cases. So, yeah. So, let's go, guys. Invite your friends. We still have enough time to rock and roll. So that was PV200. That was, I would say, the user's choice to use today's live stream's language. The user's choice for most of you guys, PV200, the solar panel PV200. Now, if you want to have a solar panel with a higher input, okay, you can go for PV350. So what is PV350? Let's talk about it. PV350. PV350, I have it right there. This one will look a little bit different from yours in this handle area, like carrying handle area. But yeah, overall is the same as PV200. It just has a little bit different design. The kickstands don't have like this bottom design. It's more like you choose the angle like this, and then you kind of it is fixed. And yeah, pretty much it. Just higher solar input. This is it. Again, all the cables are here. MC4 connectors, the same as on PV200. PV200 has the maximum input of 200 watts, and PV350 has the maximum input of 350 watts. So, also has a higher voltage, 46.5 volts. So it's not compatible with our small power stations family, like PV100, EB3A or EB70S or EB55, because for all of those power stations, the voltage limitations on DC are from 12 to 28 volts, okay? And this one is 46.5 volts, so it exceeds that limit. This is why I recommend you guys actually go for PV200, because you can get a couple of PV200s, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together, connect them in series, and you will have the overall voltage very high, and yet you can use PV200 with both small power stations of ours and with big power stations of ours if you have 2 and more PV200 panels. It's also smaller, it's more lightweight. I know, I just find it to be better, a better choice. But if you want to get PV350 for a particular power station, maybe you have AC300 and B300 or AC300 and B300S, sure, go for PV350. It's a great it's a great solar panel, bigger and higher input in one panel. Okay, now we also have PV420. It's our biggest and newest and biggest portable solar panel. Right here. That's what it looks like. So you can see it's much bigger. PV420. Again, the cables are here. Let me show them to you. MC4 connectors. Very user-friendly, safe, compatible with all power stations. MC4 connectors. All the technical specs are right here. Okay, model, power, and the open circuit voltage is 44.3 volts. It's actually lower than on PV350. So 44.3 volts. Yeah, I remember that correctly. So, and the kickstands are here, by the way. The kickstands, so you can choose the angle. Very nice. Okay, so again, the same thing. This portable solar panel is not compatible with our small power stations like EB3A, EB70S, EB55. But it's surely compatible with AC200, with B300, with AC200 Max, with AC200P, with EP500 Pro, EP500. So if you want to have a lot of input, like 420 watts max from one power station, go ahead and get EP420. You can connect 3 batteries, 3 solar panels, excuse me, to AC200 Max, for example. Okay, now we also prepared sets for you. So you can get AC200P and B230, right? AC200P and B300. And let me show you how to connect them. Yes, you can connect to B230 and you can connect to B300. You can connect AC 200P, even though it was not originally made to be, supposed to be compatible with an expandable, but now it is expandable. And if you want to get a power station plus solar panels, you can go for AC200P and PV350, AC200P and PV420, AC200 Max and PV200, or AC200 Max and PV350. Discount codes for all of those sets are valid for 15 more minutes before we finish our live stream. So let's check the DC voltage, the DC input voltage limitations here. Those are 12 to 30 volts for car charging, and for PV it's 35 to 150 volts. Oh, okay. So okay, all right. I forgot this part. So you see, guys, 35 volts. What does that mean? That means for AC200P, we cannot use it with one PV200 or one PV120 because the voltage would be too low. So that means we can use only 2 PV200s or 2 PV120s. So it's different. On AC200 Max, it's a newer model, we have a better range of accepted voltage from 10 to 145, right? And here we have from 35, which is actually quite high as a lower point, to 150, okay? So, okay, cool. And for car charging from 12 to 30 volts, so that means it supports both 12 volt and 24 volt car charging. Let me show you how to connect AC200P with B230. Maybe you have AC200P already, like ANS123 from our community, and you want to connect it to B230 or B300. It's actually very easy to do that, but you have to remember it works a little bit differently, so it will function as basically like a power bank. So it will be charging your AC200P, so you will see the input. Okay. Let's go. So we use this aviation plug. This is called a multifunctional DC cable. Plug it in here. And that cable is here. Okay, this is the cable. Now the cable we'll be using. XT90 to XT90 first. Okay, and then all right, now turn AC200P on. And wait for it to turn on. And then long press and hold the button of B230. And don't release it. Don't release it until it starts flashing. And now I can release it, and we have successfully connected AC200P and B230. How do we know that? Because we have an input right here, okay? Look at that, guys. We have the input, currently 584 watts, right? So we have connected it. As I said, it works as a power bank. It's like charging. Like imagine this is your phone, and this is a power bank. So you're charging your phone while also using it, right? Same logic. So this is how we connect B230 and AC200P. And here's the battery. See how battery does not change here? It doesn't care about the battery of BLUETTI. We know already because we connected BLUETTI to A100 Max, and we saw the percentage of BLUETTI from the screen of A100 Max. We saw it is at 22%. So it's at 22%. So we're connected to A100 Max. It shows the average of two batteries. So the A100 Max battery itself, it's 60%, is at 60%, okay, and BLUETTI was 22, so it's 62. It's 82 in total, and so the overall percentage of the system is 41 because it's average of 2. And here it doesn't work like that. It simply works as a power bank, so it's charging your A100P. You have an input, a very high input by the way, 574 watts. This is it. Okay, now let's turn it off and let's connect A100P to B300. Let's see if it's even possible. Maybe you're skeptical about that, maybe you think it's not possible. It is actually very possible. So first we have to disconnect A100 Max and B300. Let's turn it off. No. Okay, cool. And let's disconnect them. Let's wait for the screen to turn off. It takes some time. Okay, cool. Now we can disconnect them safely. I mean, it will be safe anyway. It just will give you like an alert, but definitely would not be a big deal anyway. Okay. We will not need this cable. AC200 Max. Yeah, the extension port is here. So the same process. Oops. Sometimes a little bit hard to disconnect it. Okay. Now plug it in. Turn A100P on, and same. Press and hold the button of the battery until it starts flashing, and then release the button. Okay, now I can release it, and let's see. Give it some more time to show us the actual input. Yep, there we go. 605 watts coming from B300 battery. So we have successfully connected B300 battery and A100P portable power station. This is how it works. Okay guys, we have 8 minutes before the end of our lesson, and we have our last giveaway right now, which is hoodie, which is a BLUETTI hoodie, our merch. Let's see, we give away one hoodie on Facebook and one hoodie on YouTube. So let's go. Let's do Facebook first. Let's do Facebook first. So let's go. Facebook. Guys, type BLUETTI in the comments. And I'm here taking a screenshot. I'm here on Facebook with you guys. Okay, let's go. A 10-second countdown for Facebook. And our last and the biggest giveaway of BLUETTI hoodie. Guys are ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, let's see who the winner is. The winner is it Luis Gonzalez Jr.? Yes, Luis Gonzalez Jr. Okay, great job. Now YouTube, let's see who is going to win on YouTube. Come on YouTube, type BLUETTI, I'm taking a screenshot. Let me play the video actually, so I have no doubt it's just live. Okay, 10-second countdown for YouTube. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, and the winner is, let's see. The winner is Perry Albert. Perry Albert, congratulations. Perry Albert, congratulations. Okay, guys. Great job. Giveaway winners, please remember to send us an email to livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number so we can ship it to you. Way to go, Perry. It's your first giveaway, isn't it? I don't remember you winning before, but I do remember Luis Gonzalez Jr. winning multiple times. Very nice. Good going, guys. 5 minutes before the end of our live stream. Remember to check out our website, BLUETTIPower.com. Also, if you're watching us not from the United States, we also ship to select countries in the European Union, other countries in Europe, as well as to Canada and Japan and South Korea. So check out BLUETTIPower.com and check out if we can ship to your country. Now, we also have various promotions, and you can follow us on Instagram, you can follow us on TikTok, you can follow us on Twitter. You can also subscribe to our newsletter to get the promotions first, okay? I subscribe to all our newsletters just because I want to monitor what is going on, and indeed, you have access to the best promotions first. Hello? This is provoking. I have a comment, hi Tim, because I will not make the same mistake again. I will say this, I will pause, I will say B, I will pause, and I say Chelsea. And your name is Chelsea, right? So I'll just say hi, Chelsea. Okay, I did win one of your fridges a couple of months ago. Oh, nice. That was a big giveaway, huh? Congrats, Perry. I remember you now, Perry. Yeah, I remember you very well now because we had two winners, one from Facebook, one from YouTube. So, your name is Perry, and there was one more winner whose name was Cherry. Okay. And I just like, congrats Perry, congrats Cherry, and I started laughing. So yeah, I remember you now. Rebecca Gonzalez, I guess a family, Rebecca Gonzalez and Luis Gonzalez Jr., I guess, like sisters and brothers. Okay, great. Nice to meet you guys. If it's the first time here, do you ship to Hawaii? I am not sure, to be honest. You better double check because our shipping policy also changes. So, okay, guys. So remember to give this live stream a like if you have not yet. Thank you so much. Remember to check us out on social media and check out our website at BLUETTIPower.com. Now, we will not be live next Wednesday because we have a day off. So, next Tuesday for you, so because we have a day off. We will be live this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time till 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Again, guys, the discount codes you see in the description, those are only valid during the live stream, so you have like 3 more minutes, then they expire, so use them now if you want to use them. Okay, and what else? If you have any questions, let us know. Let me know in the comments. I check your questions. I actually do remember we had a question previously. So let's see if we have any unanswered questions. You can also join our community on Facebook. Max has, okay. Right, so question from Volrathi about solar panels. So yeah, basically you just connect as many solar panels as you can that do not exceed the voltage limitations on the DC input. So in case of 800 max, 900 watts maximum PV input, the voltage limitations here is 145 volts. So for example, if you divide it by 26.1, which is the voltage of PV200, you can connect 5 PV200 solar panels. If you go for, let's say, like a realistic example would be PV350, the voltage is 46.5 volts, so it's 3. You can connect 3, correct, you can connect 3 PV350 batteries or 5 PV200 batteries or 3 PV420 batteries, or if it's if it's PV120, it's 24.4, so it's, or 5 PV120 panels. Yeah. Larger size or more panels connected in series. Thanks for being kind, informative, and generous. That's Not Slim. Thank you, Not Slim, for being here. BLUETTI dominates. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing this live stream. Subscribe and follow and check us out on social media. We'll see each other again this Thursday, the 6th, at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Have a great night, everybody. See you. Bye-bye.